A rear-end collision can be a lot more serious than people think. People look at a small rear-end collision and they think, well, I'm sure everybody's fine. The problem is, you're talking about vehicles that are traveling even at 10 or 20 miles an hour, which is putting force on your neck and on your spine that our bodies aren't designed to withstand. Our bodies are withstand to run at a normal running speed for a human, or withstand the impact of falling from our own height. But we're not designed to travel at 10, 20, 30 miles an hour and get in impacts. Our spines aren't built for that kind of pressure. And so what seems like maybe a small whiplash injury today or a small neck pain today frequently can lead to surgeries down the road. It's important to, when you're in an accident, to get yourself checked out and to have a doctor look at you and to have MRI imaging done to see, have you suffered damage to your spine? Have you suffered herniated discs? Have you suffered bulges? Are these things that are going to stay with you forever? Are these things that are going to require surgery down the road? And it may not be something that you need to do right away, but it may be something that 10, 15 years down the road, as we all get older, that is going to become more of a problem for you if you don't address it now. A rear-end crash is probably the most common kind of crash that we see in Florida. And there's lots of different causes for it. And it could be that somebody's texting on their phone. It could be that somebody is distracted by something on the side of the road. It could be that somebody's just following too closely and fail to see the brake lights ahead of them. Regardless of what the issue is, it's important to have an attorney who can examine your case and examine the evidence in the case and determine the cause of that crash to make sure that the person who hit you is held liable for that accident. Some people think that if a person rear-ends them, that person is just automatically considered at fault. And many times that's true. However, under Florida law, that is a rebuttable presumption. And the insurance companies are going to try to use that rebuttable presumption to deny liability on your claim. And so it's important to have an experienced attorney who can examine your claim and examine the evidence and make sure that the insurance companies can't do that to you. If you've been involved in an accident, you may hear the insurance company try to lowball your claim by saying you have something called soft tissue injuries only. And they try to claim that those types of injuries aren't significant. However, a soft tissue injury can be very significant. It can cause a lifetime of pain and suffering because when discs herniate, they consider that to be a soft tissue injury, even though that is a permanent change in your spine. And so it's important to have an attorney who can help make your claim to the insurance companies and tell them that your injury is in fact serious and get you the compensation that you deserve for that injury. If you've been involved in a rear-end accident in Florida, call the Florida Law Group and let our experienced attorneys help you navigate this claim and make sure that your rights are fully protected and that you get the medical treatment that you need to get better.